Hello everyone! We're going to continue on with 3.1. I don't know how much time is left. If I finish it quickly, then we will start doing the events. So I know everybody's excited for the summer event.
I slept pretty badly last night. Oh well. I should head downstairs and find Billy and the others first.
Wise! There you are! Belle already told us everything.
Now that's our manager! You found a clue on the culprit in no time at all!
Next, we investigate the site.
Alright, time to investigate the site. We'll head to the energy hub and trace the singularity leakages as they appear, until we locate either the culprit or Gerta Blulu.
Right. Fairy and I will stay here and back you up remotely, just like before. Wise, if you run into the culprit or Gerta Blulu,
That's
don't
not
do
that
anything
said.
reckless, okay? Your safety
No
comes
promises.
first.
Don't worry, Belle. I promise I'll be extra careful.
We'll protect the manager too!
Yeah, don't worry, Belle. If anything goes wrong, I'll grab Wise and make a run for it. Oh, sorry, Billy. You're on your own, buddy.
No problem! A Starlight Knight always protects their companions until their dying breath!
Wow. Seriously? Come on. Don't say stuff like that. It's bad luck. Anyway.
Yeah,
get
Billy
ready.
better not die.
Let's go.
You then head to the energy hub with Dory and Cecilia. Following the path of singularity leakages appeared, you make your way deeper into the energy hub. Eventually you arrive in front of the strange vessel. This should be the end of the path. You carefully step inside, only to find yourselves facing...
Wise, we're here. Stay sharp, and if things go south, just run. Huh? Where are we? Did we end up back in Buastrum?
It looks like... an office?
I think I've seen this place before.
This place feels really familiar. Wait, isn't this Lady Dracina's office? Valina brought me here before.
We're in so much fucking trouble.
Lady Dracina's office? So Gerta Blulu came all the way here just to walk straight into a trap? But Lady Dracina never mentioned anything like that.
Strange. We expected the trail of singularity leakages to lead into Buastrum, but why would it end at Lady Dracina's office?
Hmm? Wait! Footsteps outside! Hide! Now!
Before you can start to hide, the office door opens.
startled me. What are you all doing here? Well, actually, Wise, you explain.
You totally seen what you discovered so far and how you arrived here from the energy hub.
I see. A path formed by singularity leakages? I really hadn't considered that possibility before.
She's a lot less angry than I thought she would be.
If your speculation is correct, then Goethe Blulu is most likely hiding among the singularity leakages in Buastrom right now. And if that's the case, then it all makes sense.
Do you have any other clues?
Lady Dracaena, do you have any other clues?
Well, you see, a few nights ago, a small singularity leakage appeared near my office. Considering that, together with your deductions, the target of both the culprit and Goethe Blulu is most likely... Wise, could I ask these two to step outside for a moment? After all, their identities...
It's alright, Lady Dracaena. We're all friends here. It shouldn't be an issue.
I understand, but this concerns Rose Califer's highest level secrets. The fewer people who know, the better. Especially considering who these two are. A new Eridu public security officer and, an unemployed freeloader.
An unemployed freeloader is a little harsh, Lady Dracaena.
She's got a point though, Billy.
It's the kind of top secret stuff where knowing too much means trouble, right? Maybe even getting silenced permanently? Yeah, more or less. It's a bit complicated, so Wise and I will need some time to talk. Cecilia and Billy, you can return to Amber Hall and rest. Once we're done, someone will escort Wise back to you. Right away, no problem, Lady Dracaena. Me and this robot vacuum will disappear right now. We already stopped listening.
Cecilia always away with Billy in tow. Good idea. Something feels off.
Something feels off. Why am I treated differently from Cecilia and Billy? Is it something about my identity? Why would Lady Dracaena send them away like that? Should I call them back here?
What is it, Wise? Something on your mind?
It's nothing, Lady Dracaena.
Come here, Wise. I'll tell you what happened that night. That night, I had just returned to my office when I sensed an unusually strong ether presence in the air. The source seems to be somewhere around here.
Now that you mention it, there still is a faint trace of ether in this room.
Aside from the residual ether, these documents were scattered across the floor at the time.
Lady Dracaena, are these documents connected to the incident?
Compare them with what you have found. Once you read them, you will understand.
CCD facility renovation plans, personnel transfer records, Rosetta Data daily reports. They don't seem to have much in common. What's going on? My eyes just... Wait, that ethereal broke in several days ago. So why is there still ether residue? And the ether isn't coming from in front of me. It feels more like... behind me.
Dracaena's ethereal. What the fuck?
I knew it. You're not Lady Dracaena. What exactly are you?
Lady Dracaena, I'm Truvia from High Ambitions Corp. I'm here for our appointment.
Truvia, run!
Huh?
Truvia. No. Move, now.
Holy shit! Inside the CCD, a piercing alarm sounds again and again.
Lady Dracaena, are you unharmed? We received word that something inside the CCD... Is that... Miss Truvia? How did this...
Fuck, I'm gonna get framed.
Oh, thank goodness, just in time. Hurry, help me stop the bleeding.
Yes, Lady Dracaena.
This is my fault. I shouldn't have left her here alone with Wise.
Wise? Lady Dracaena, forgive my boldness, but do you mean Mr. Wise gravely wounded Miss Truvia?
Yes, that's what happened. What I mean is, I never realized there was such a deep animosity between Wise and Truvia. But I believe Wise must have acted on impulse. He would never do this otherwise. In any case, our first priority is to find Wise and get to the bottom of this. He just fled. Lindvern isn't here, so can I count on you to handle this, Secret? Secret, is something troubling you?
My apologies, Lady Dracaena. I will find Wise at once and bring him back to you.
Good. I'll leave that to you, Secret. And about tonight? Keep it quiet for now. We don't want our guests who've just arrived to feel any unnecessary panic.
Yes, Lady Dracaena.
What the fuck?
Go, Secret. Go fulfill your duty. Find him, arrest him, and then bring him back to me.
You okay? Meanwhile, somewhere in the city of... I didn't read it. Somewhere in the city of skies.
Why did you pull me away? Truvia. She was right there. Why wouldn't you let me save her?
Because she's beyond saving. Her wounds were clearly fatal. There was no way to save her. And that thing that appeared like Sunbringer, we cannot face it on our own.
Aren't you powerful, Pyrois? You're supposed to be powerful, Pyrois! So why? Why didn't you use that power to save her?
Are you sure? Do you really want to see the rest of Rose Galifer buried alongside your old classmate? Acting on impulse won't save her, and it won't help you either. Take some time to clear your head in the rain, before that thing finds you. And then go do what only you can do. What you have to do.
Something only I can do. But right now, I can't do anything.
You sure look like a mess. It's only
Let
been
me-
one day. How did you end up like this?
Ramiel, why are you here?
The airspace patrol alarms have been going off non-stop. So I had to check, didn't I? They could be looking for their fugitive. So, how did you manage to end up in such a mess? All right. If you don't want to talk, fine. But don't stand out here in the rain, okay? You'll catch a cold. And if you don't want to go home... Oh, right. Amber Hall's already surrounded by the airspace patrol. Going back now would be walking straight into a trap. In that case, why not come to my place for a while? At least I can give you somewhere to sleep. If you don't answer, then I'll take your silence as a yes.
Still dazed, you let Emil bring you back to a place at the Enna gang's hideout. Okay, since I forgot to do this, and because I need my brain right from what the fuck just happened. Not ideal. Okay, yeah, not enough.
you should try yourself off. If you've got the strength, you can take a hot shower, too. There's a makeshift bathroom over there. The Bangbu built it for me. Okay, fine. If you don't want to move, I'll dry you off myself.
Why? Why did you bring me here?
Hey, shouldn't you thank me first, Mr. Soaked to the Bone?
Thanks, Remiel.
Since when did you become so obedient? That isn't like you at all. If you really want to show your thanks, here, it's your turn.
Romeo hands over another clean towel as he speaks. My turn? To do what?
My turn? To do what?
Your turn to dry my wings for me, of course. There are spots I can't reach on my own. Hey, what's with that look? I've already dried you off. Now it's your turn to return the favor.
Alright.
You switch places with Romeo and sit behind her. So this is what a Wingthire's wings feel like.
You know, Wise, I've never liked rainy days. The rain always leaves my wings soaked and heavy. Shake as I might, I can never quite dry them. The same goes for taking a shower, though at least I can manage to keep my wings from getting too wet.
What wings must feel really uncomfortable, huh?
Yes, honestly, it's miserable and such a hassle to manage. A hairdryer is useless. Too hot and I start shedding. Too cold and I catch a chill. But I can't just wait for them to air dry. It takes forever, and I'm way too impatient for that. Besides, it leaves this strange smell that I can never wash out. So, the best solution is a slow towel dry like this. But with wings this large, there are always spots I can't reach. Before, if I got caught in the rain, I'd sneak onto Belly's bed and roll around, drying my wings on her sheets.
Huh? Wait. Why would you crawl into someone else's bed? Wouldn't that make her upset?
It was fine as long as I didn't get caught. Though, of course, whenever Belly did notice me, she was absolutely furious. And no matter how angry she was, in the end, she'd always do just what you're doing now. Slowly drying the spots that were still damp. Wise, do you know what New Eridu's records say about what became of Belly and me?
I remember something about an operation called the Day of Silence. You and Colonel Vike were involved in an accident, and then both died in the line of duty.
Yes, died in the line of duty. Such a noble, dignified phrase. Though, in a sense, it isn't entirely wrong.
Very clearly
After
alive.
all, for us Void Hunters, our first and only duty was to suppress the Karma Core inside our weapons.
The Karma Core inside the Void Hunter's weapons?
That's right. Remember the Enchainer I mentioned before? What truly sets them apart from ordinary ethereals is a special core known as a Karma Core, found only within an Enchainer. According to RK, a Karma Core differs from an ordinary Ether Core. It doesn't form naturally. It is something made directly by the Creator. The Creator made the Karma Cores, a power capable of rewriting the laws within Hollows, and used them as the cores to create the Enchainers of the Great Hollows. That's the gist of it, at least. Back then, after a long and bitter struggle, we finally were able to bring down one of the Enchainers. But the Karma Core itself could not be destroyed. RK and Sunbringer, they wanted to eliminate the threat posed by the Karma Core once and for all. while allowing humanity to harness the power within it. In the end, they found a way to seal the Karma Core within Porceloy. And from that, they forged the Void Hunter weapons.
So, the power inside Void Hunter weapons ultimately comes from the creator?
Yes.
Huh.
Which is exactly why there are so many side effects. At the time, we were naive enough to believe that if we could truly master that power, humanity might finally overcome the Hollows once and for all. So, when Arcade and Sunbringer proposed the plan, we never doubted it for a moment.
Lady Sunbringer and Professor Arcade's plan?
Yes. Project Sunseeker. I'll never forget that.
That sounds kinda cool.
For as long as I live. Simply put,
Apparently it's a bad thing.
it was an experiment that used vast quantities of porceloy as a medium to partially fuse us Void Hunters with the Karma Core sealed within our weapons.
It is a bad thing.
They fused you with a Karma Core. Then that would mean...
It meant we'd become artificial enchainers. No more enduring the costs of wielding Void Hunter weapons, and perhaps even achieving a stronger form to defend New Eridu. Looking back, I can hardly believe I fell for Arcade's lies so easily.
So, it was in that experiment when you and Colonel Vike...
Yes, Belly and I were the final participants. Or rather, the final test subjects. Looking back, I wonder if Belly already knew the truth behind Arcade and Sunbringer's plan. Otherwise, she probably wouldn't have insisted on coming along. She's never been one to enjoy the spotlight. If only I'd realized what she was thinking sooner.
Ramiel.
Arcade was extremely meticulous, always laying out careful, detailed plans. So, I can't say if the Karma Core losing control during the experiment was truly an accident, or if it was his cleverly disguised plan all along. But whatever the truth, it ended with the Karma Core spiraling out of control and Belly becoming a new enchainer. As for me, I partially fused with the Karma Core inside Damiel, becoming what I am now. A monster. Half human, half enchainer. Maybe, deep down, I'm just not ready to give up my life so easily. In the final moment, Thaumiel's power of controlling temporal patterns froze me in a state of near suspended animation. I didn't fully awaken from the seal in Persena's Hollow until about a year ago.
The power of temporal patterns.
Right. Remember my feathers? The ones that can pin you in place. That's an example. The Karma Core sealed within Thaumiel holds the power to halt the flow of time. And because I partially fused with the Karma Core, even without Thaumiel, I can replicate a similar effect on a smaller scale. But that little bit of power isn't nearly enough to take on those 3 Sunbringers. That's why I had to reclaim Thaumiel. Even if it accelerates my path to becoming an enchainer, I still have to...
So what are the 3 Sunbeams? Because clearly Jacina is not what she claims to be. Ramiro falls silent for a moment. She still has her back to you, but somehow you can picture the sadness and loneliness on her face. Just like the expression you're wearing right now.
Never mind. Enough about me. Why am I even telling you all of this? Still, now that I've told you so much...
The white wing sun sweeps in front of you. Romeo turns to face you, wearing the same faintly enigmatic smile as always.
It's your turn.
Huh? My turn again?
My turn again? For what exactly?
To tell me your story, of course. Let's call it another round of our little Q&A game. You didn't actually ask, but I had a feeling you'd want to know. So I went ahead and answered anyway. Now, it's your turn.
You just started talking on your own.
I wasn't actually going to ask you anything. You simply started explaining it on your own.
Fair enough. But once you say certain things out loud, they don't weigh on you quite as much anymore. Or perhaps you'd like a little help getting started? Let me think.
Think back to your days at Helios Academy.
Serpico and Truvia. They transferred to Helios not long after Belle and I started there. They came from a prominent background. They were the adopted children of Masiant, the head of High Ambitions Corp. They were exceptional students as well, so it didn't take long for them to become some of the Academy's most talked about students. We were all studying under Miss Carroll at the time, and before long, we became close friends. Back then,
Didn't seem too friendly.
we all had ambitious plans for the future. Understanding the Hollows, perhaps even conquering the 6 Great Hollows. In our teacher's words, we were meant to seize the sun called Helios. Later, the 4 of us who ranked at the top became the only 4 people ever to have smart ocular implants. Then, during a performance test for the implants, I lost control. Serpico. He died because of me. When I finally woke up in the hospital, I learned that Truvia had been taken away by people from High Ambitions Corp the day after the incident. The next time I saw her was during the fall of the old capital.
I wonder if it's different for Belle. Like, if you play as Belle, does Truvia die and so Pico is the one?
She was with one of High Ambition's rescue teams. To be honest, I never imagined we'd meet again like that. Belle and I were seriously injured, but we still wanted to go back. Back to the ruins of Helios. To save as many people as we could. We begged Truvia for High Ambition's help. We promised we'd guide them through the Hollows, that we'd do whatever it took. But she turned us down without hesitation. I can't really remember what happened after that. But on that day at Helios, no one made it out alive except Belle and me. Then in Roskalifer, I met Truvia again. We talked about the past, but the way she spoke about it felt as though she were talking about someone else's life. I didn't know how to face her. And ever since then, no matter what I do, I can't shake the feeling that I'm being watched. That gaze. I don't know whether it was Truvia's or Serpico's, or...
Perhaps it was your own. The you from the past. The one who kept thinking, if only I'd done something sooner. The one who never managed to forgive themselves. Making peace with the past isn't easy. And sometimes, you don't get the chance at all.
Yeah. There won't be another chance. Truvia. She was killed by Dracena. By that thing pretending to be Dracena.
Something pretending to be Dracena. Wise, what exactly happened before I found you? Will you tell me?
So, everything that happened inside the CCD.
I see. So that means Dracena, the youngest of the Sunbringers, had already... No. Judging from the timeline and the outcome, perhaps not yet.
Already what? Suddenly, a commotion erupts outside. Horrid banging footsteps and frantic shouting echo through the area.
What's happening outside?
Did somebody find the not so secret telephone
I'm not
entrance?
sure. Let's go find out. All right. Sit anywhere you like. Just, not the bed. Wet bedding is such a pain to deal with.
Go back. There's nothing here.
Forgive me, but I cannot obey.
Is that
Yeah.
secret?
See, it's not very secret, is it? Lady Secret, please don't come any closer. There's nothing going on here.
I am afraid I cannot comply. I know Mr. Wise is here, and I have come to take him back. Please do not stand in the way of my duty.
Secret. She won't be easy to fool. Wise, hide for now. I'll think of something. Wise? What are you doing?
Secret, I'm right here.
Secret. There's no need to pressure them. I'm right here.
Thank you for your understanding and cooperation, Mr. Wise.
But I'm sorry. I can't go back with you.
You came out on your own? And Lady Mariel too? No, hurry and hide. This person's dangerous.
Well, since Wise has already stepped out into the open, I suppose there's little point in my remaining hidden. This would be our first proper face-to-face meeting, would it not, Deputy Director of Airspace Patrol?
Remiel. Now that is an unexpected development. Mr. Wise, Lady Dracaena has ordered a search for you. But our only aim is to uncover the truth of
that's
what
the problem.
happened inside the CCD. So please, come back with me. As for this fugitive wanted for the attempted assassination of Lady Eldrada,
Just so we're clear, if you decide to make a move here, you'll be the only one who dies.
how can you be so sure before you actually try?
I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I am a fugitive after all. Hardly a saint to begin with. But are you really willing to die like this? As a puppet controlled by that monster without ever learning the truth?
Then speak plainly. I have no patience for riddles.
Very well. You really do take all the fun out of it, don't you? Then I'll tell you outright. The Sunbringer inside the CCD was Gerta Blulu in disguise.
What did you say?
Huh? I expected that reaction from Sigrid, but you too, Wise? I thought you'd figured it out already.
Where did that come from?
That's quite a leap. I know that definitely wasn't Lady Dracaena, but Gerta Blulu? How is that even possible?
That is quite a story you've come up with, Remiel.
Oh? I was expecting something more along the lines of, "How dare you slander Lady Dracaena?" followed by you charging straight at me with your spear. I was quite prepared for that. Or could it be you've suspected all along that the Sunbringer at the CCD might not be the real one?
What makes you so certain that it was Gerta Blulu?
Intuition, perhaps? Of course,
Uh-oh.
there was also my trust in Wise, and a little reasoning. According to Wise's account, they followed the trail of singularity leakage through the energy hub, yet somehow ended up in Draceena's office. Then the false Dracaena showed up, sent Billy and Cecilia away, began mutating into an ethereal, and attempted to silence Wise for good. That's when Truvia arrived. She saw through the imposter's disguise too, and became her first target. After that, Sigrid, Dracaena ordered you to bring Wise back to the CCD and uncover the truth. Have I got that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Secret. I understand why you'd find it hard to believe, but this is what I saw with my own eyes.
I did receive orders from Lady Dracena. But what does that prove?
Let's put it this way, Secret. Before you arrived, based solely on Wise's description, I assumed Lady Dracena's karma core had gone out of control and turned her into an enchainer. But from what we've seen before, if that were the case, there is no way she could have retained her human consciousness, much less continued issuing orders to you. With that possibility ruled out, and considering Wise's discovery of the singularity leakages, along with the recent appearance of multiple enchainer larvae, it is entirely possible that either Gertablulu or Bashmu entered the CCD through the singularity leakage, and, through the karma core, became partially fused with Dracena.
How could that even be possible?
It seems you have at least a basic understanding of enchainers and karma cores. Good. That saves me a fair bit of explanation.
No, it doesn't. You already explained it to me and I forgot immediately.
I can't say how Sunbringer managed it, but the most likely explanation is that she divided her karma core into 3 parts and entrusted them to the 3 ladies we see today. That would also explain why Gertablulu and Bashmu appeared at roughly the same time. Then again, there may be a 3rd enchainer larva out there that we simply haven't discovered yet. As for why I don't think it was Bashmu, well, that's the easy part. Bashmu is enormous. Had it appeared in Buastrum, it couldn't possibly have gone unnoticed.
Wait, so is Linfon the only one that's not been corrupted yet? Does Alzada have... has Alzada been corrupted?
So, either it was Gertablulu or a 3rd enchainer larva we haven't discovered yet.
Because the 3 something was in so far 2 enchainer larva.
It attacked Lady Dracena, and it succeeded. Just not completely. Otherwise, there would have been no reason to keep impersonating her. If I had to compare it to something, it would be like, 2 people fighting over the same controller. Dracena's consciousness and Gertablulu's consciousness coexist in the same body, competing for control of both the body and the karma core.
Are we gonna have to fight Dracena? I'm not ready for that.
Judging by the current situation, it seems Gertablulu has the upper hand.
That is still nothing more than speculation. And if Mr. Wise deceived you, then none of your conclusions would hold.
It's true. I have no way of proving that I wasn't lying.
It's all right, Wise. I believe you. And I believe everything you've told me. Remember the rules of our little Q&A game. You don't have to tell the whole truth, but no one is allowed to lie. And besides, Sigrid, you've heard us out this much already. I'd say that means there's still room for us to talk. Wouldn't you agree?
What is it you want to talk about?
Why, how to get that poor little Sunbringer out of her current predicament, of course. So, interested? There's too many eyes out here. We should speak inside.
The Retroflux Zone. I never would have thought you would be hiding here.
Oh? And here I thought you had let me go on purpose.
I still want to get out. Found a robot's best runs and jumps. Found a robot's awesome. It can get anywhere. Robots are awesome, and so is a Bangbu who can fix them. Legendary Repair Master! Mind if I borrow the robot? Of course, Repair Master never hesitates to lend out his meticulous to maintain masterpieces. Smooth Ride is the best compliment you can give me. So, how do I get it out? There has to be a way to get that robot out. Because I need the robot to go down the tube. Did you say you put a Bangbu in though? What's the deal? Wasn't that guy sent by the boss? No way, no how. Boss made it crystal clear. Says the behind the store is seriously dangerous. Hi, Boo! And this guy in the opponent told me there no Bangbus allowed inside. Period. You opened the door for a Bangbu. You've very done it now. But he spoke fluent in gang slang and claimed he was a script writer sent by the boss who got him too. Boss must have ordered him here. And Naka, you think he's one of us? What is he wearing? Let me think. He was wearing a gray white tie pattern, tailor's cap, a dark navy suit, and a brown scarf. Wait up, he's not wearing the NR gang badge. Did I actually just get played? You dummy! It's come to this. Gotta call Boss Griff to catch a thief. Terminal script title in that outfit. Could this be Kabka? Your friendly little boy is no really stupid. We will help open the door. Think of another way to activate the mechanism behind the door and get it open. Yeah, I'm trying. This game won't let me. The Bangbu robot is stuck behind the box. There's no way out.
I never expected the Airspace Patrol surveillance network to have such a glaring blind spot.
I'm kind of glad it does.
Call it that. Before all this, I wouldn't have believed anyone would willingly live in the sewers with a whole colony of Bangbu either.
That's fair.
I was pretty shocked when I first got here too.
All right, let's save the small talk for later. Let's discuss how we're going to deal with Gerta Blulu. Or rather, what to do about Dracena.
But we can't kill her, because she's still alive.
First of all,
Just
the enemy
a
has
prisoner of her
already
own
taken
body.
control of the CCD.
Which is horrifying to think of.
That gives it access to Rose Califer's communications network as well.
I don't even want to imagine that. Like, being able to see everything you do, well, everything your body is doing, when something else is in control, that just sounds awful. That's the worst kind of nightmare.
In other words, we can't communicate with anyone through electronic means right now. If we do, it'll notice us almost immediately.
Lady Dracaena did give orders to
Um,
keep a close watch on any unusual communication signals within the island.
I have... My brain has my eye has an implant that has been talked directly with my AI assistant. Am I in trouble? I'm sure I'm
See?
fine.
The enemy is already starting to show the cloven hoof. No offense to horse tyrants, of course.
What's a cloven hoof?
Go on.
Dealing with it wouldn't actually be difficult. The real problem is how to do it quietly. Even I can't be sure I could bring it down in a single strike. None of us knows how deeply it has fused with the Karma Core. If we act rashly, worst case, everyone in Roskalifer ends up witnessing Lady Dracaena turn into an ethereal. And by then, even if we manage to save Dracaena, to Roskalifer, all we've really done is save a monster that could turn into an ethereal at any moment.
I never thought you cared about Roskalifer's order and stability.
I mean, probably not too much, but considering she's one of the people who lives here, maybe it has a little bit of impact.
Why wouldn't I? This is the utopia my friend built with her own hands.
That too, yeah, I keep forgetting about that. To keep the imposter under control and make sure no one else finds out.
Ramiel's right. We need a way to keep the imposter contained without drawing any attention. Sneaking back into the CCD again probably won't work. Even if Sigrid helped us and cleared out all the guards, the imposter would notice the moment she did anything out of the ordinary. Unless we could somehow lure the imposter out of the CCD and into somewhere isolated. Somewhere no one would notice. Wait.
I've got it.
Ramiel, Sigrid. I know how we can deal with the imposter without drawing anyone's attention.
Oh?
You do?
Please, go on.
Tomorrow evening, the CCD will be holding a welcoming banquet for the island's guests in its reception hall. Lady Dracaena is scheduled to host it herself, which means she'll have to appear in person.
That does sound promising. We could go in as guests instead of forcing our way into the CCD. That would save us a great deal of trouble.
This is what happens when I play this game weekly. I keep forgetting stuff like this.
But, Mr. Wise, with so many guests around, how do you plan to stay unnoticed?
What if a singularity leakage just happened to appear during the banquet?
What if a singularity leakage were to appear at the exact moment the imposter makes an appearance? Or rather, a passage formed by multiple singularity leakages. That's how it was transferred to Buastrom in the first place. So naturally, we can use the same method to send it back. And if there are no airspace patrol soldiers near the hollow at the time, then it shouldn't attract any attention, right?
I am starting to lose track of what you mean, Mr. Wise. How are you going to make a singularity leakage appear in the CCD reception hall at that exact time?
That's an excellent question.
Yesterday, Ramiel and I found the culprit's crime scene at the bottom of the retroflux zone. We also figured out how those singularity leakages are being created. I think I can make something similar. As long as we keep it under control, nobody at the banquet should be in any danger.
Fighting
If you can't keep it
fire
under
with
control?
fire, are we?
Yeah. As long as we have stable hollow observation data to run the calculations. Oh, wait. No. I don't have the HDD with me. And I can't contact Bell or Ferry either. So, how am I supposed to get stable hollow observation data?
Uh-oh. That look on your face tells me something's wrong, Wise.
If you are concerned about obtaining stable hollow observation data, while I am not an expert in that field, I should still be able to offer some assistance.
Yay.
There's a derelict area known as Rosewick within the Scommel Hollow. During patrols, we discovered equipment there that is similar to what the CCD uses to process Rosetta data. However, due to their excessive size, they were left abandoned on site and never retrieved.
If the equipment is still operational, we should be able to make use of it. But without data boot to handle the calculations, that would probably take... Oh! The Enna Gang's bamboo! Most of the Enna Gang's bamboo used to be CCD data boo. If they're willing to help us.
Don't you remember, Wise? In their eyes, those 3 Sunbringers are all imposters. Anyway, leave this to me. At the very least, Prophet Boo should be willing to do me this favor. That leaves one final question. How are we supposed to get into Scommel Hollow without tipping off the imposter?
Almost simultaneously, you and Ramiro turn to look at Sigurd.
Why are you both suddenly looking at me like that?
Oh, nothing. I simply thought a certain Airspace Patrol Deputy Director might be able to get us into Scommel Hollow.
At first light tomorrow, I will return here and find a way to get you to Rosewick.
Yes.
I can also pretend I never saw you tonight. That is all the assistance I can offer. And if I discover that everything you have told me is false, I will personally answer for tonight's decision, whatever the cost.
Sigurd turns to leave, but pauses just before reaching the door.
Before I leave, there is one final matter I would like to confirm with you, Remiel.
Mm-hmm.
You once attempted to assassinate Lady Eldrada. Why then are you going to such lengths to save Lady Dracena?
That's a good question.
None of them are the Sunbringer I'm looking for. To me, they're no different from this city in the sky. They're all gifts Sunbringer left behind for the world. I simply don't want to stand by and watch the things my friend cherished be destroyed by monsters from who knows where.
Sigurd says nothing more and leaves. After that, you and Ramiro spend some time explaining everything to Prophet Boo. He wrestles with it for a while, but eventually agrees to your request. It's getting late. Better get some rest where you can. Everything depends on tomorrow. After a crisis like today, I figured sleep wouldn't come easy for you. You doing alright, dear fellow wanted criminal? Not bad, you? Me? I'm clearly used to the situation already, so I'm fine, of course. That's not what I'm talking about. Are you worried about me because I mentioned my Enchano transformation? Relax, I'm tough with anything. I can feel myself slipping slowly and irreversibly towards the abyss of Enchano. I'm not about to turn into some monster anytime soon. You can rest assured I won't snap and attack you while we're walking together. We're using Thamio's strength forcing your Enchano transformation. Oh, I'd be lying if I said it doesn't. The more I use Thamio, the stronger the creator's corruption. But I need the power, so there's no reason for me to hold back. Don't worry, Mr. Royal. My companion provided me with some specially made medicine. When corruption gets too naughty, I'll hide myself in the room, use the calming medicine, and let it out. Just like a week ago. Is this just your perceptiveness coming into play, or are you holding a grudge? But you're not wrong. A week ago, the back-to-back fighting pushed me right to the edge, and I could barely keep the corruption in check. The corruption was on my skin, and trust me, you don't want to see it. Honestly, I don't want anyone seeing me like that either. Oh, monstrous and ugly. I'd rather die. So, sorry for running. Took a week, but I finally got the symptoms under control. Remy? Feels like we just got way off track. Maybe you're brooding vibes rubbing off on me, Mr. Sourface. Anyway, I'm fine, at least for now. You should get some rest and take better care of yourself. We're counting on you tomorrow. If you really can't sleep, I don't mind giving you my bed. I mean, the bed looks big enough for two. It's just Barged right in. When I saw it coming over, I thought I was done for. What are you talking about? Lady Secret, of course. I was standing guard by the phone booth elevator when I saw her walking straight toward me. She was muttering something like, "Last time this is where we crossed paths. Maybe I can find some clues." And she found the elevator. No, actually, she spent forever poking around the phone booth, and it seemed like she totally missed a hidden elevator switch. I thought I was in the clear, but she'd actually figured it all out from the start. Okay, so it is hidden. It's not just like push a button. I mean, it's kind of push a button, but it's a hidden button. She's someone on her way out, and that sent her crashing through the floor of the phone booth, dropping straight down the elevator shaft. She must have clocked this as the entrance, or you decided to skip the switch. No wonder you call her the legendary secret. She's so soft and scary. Scared the sockets out of me. I don't know about soft. You just said she stumbled and found the space completely by accident. I think she probably just slipped and fell.
Feels like way too much happened today. My brain can barely
Cheers to
keep
that.
up. There's no way I'm making it back to Amber Hall. I guess I'll have to stay here for the night. I hope Bella and the others won't worry. No, of course they will.
Yeah, Belle's gonna be fucking pissed. Let's sleep. Exhaustion soon overtakes you and you fall asleep. You toss and turn all night through a tangle of restless dreams until Sigurd's voice cuts through the haze.
Oh, Sigurd's here so early. I'd better go take a look.
Move the goddamn boxes! There's enough space. Why can he not fit through?
Good morning. I have secured a carrot for the Rosewick area. As promised, I will escort you there.
How do you intend to
Thank
get
you.
us there? Surely not under the pretense of transporting newly captured fugitives.
Of course not. I brought this.
She definitely thought about it.
That hesitation was very telling. She really did consider taking us there as prisoners.
So, what's inside?
Costumes and props. They should allow you to accompany me openly into Scommel Hollow.
Costume.
I see.
Shoe fly.
Airspace patrol uniforms. Not a bad idea.
Now that's secret for you.
Right. If we're disguised as airspace patrol soldiers and accompany you in the hollow, this should work. Thank you, Sigrid.
Yes. That is the plan. In any case, please hurry and change. Time is short. We must depart as soon as possible.
Wait, so what was your actual plan? For long, three of you have at the port outpost near Buaston.
Hey, look! What's that?
Wait a second. There are two Mr. Roars?
Sigrid? Why have we Mr. Roar? And Mrs. Roar?
Is something the matter? Why have you fallen silent? Is the size incorrect?
Daniel's gonna get stuck again.
Not just the size. Though the size is certainly part of the problem. Secret, are you serious? You expect this to fool the
A
airspace
popsicle.
patrol soldiers?
Yes. I believe it should serve well enough.
No. No. There's no serving here. The deputy director of
popsicle.
the airspace patrol traveling with Mr. Roar. 2 Mr. Roars, no less. Is there anything in Roscalifer more suspicious than that?
Sigrid Susan. She must have a reason.
Ramiel, calm down. I'm sure Sigrid has her reasons for this.
In truth, It was already rather late by the time I returned yesterday, and I had no time to prepare.
Your tail tickles.
As luck would have it, one of our squad members found a Mr. Roar mascot suit near Beckford Street during yesterday's routine patrol, so I brought it with me.
Near Beckford Street. Could be from the day before yesterday.
Beckford Street. Remiel, is this the one you left there the day before yesterday?
Oh? So you are fond of Mr. Roar too, Remiel?
I am not. How did you even arrive at that conclusion? Wait. There are 2 mascot suits here. Don't tell me.
The other one is mine.
Huh.
Huh.
In any case, once we enter the outpost, I ask that you both cooperate and play your parts as Mr. Roar properly. Do not do anything that would reveal your identities.
Secret's just a goofy goober. We're the Roar twins.
Understood, Deputy Director Sigrid. From now on, we're the Roar twins. Rawr!
You seem rather pleased with yourself.
That was kind of fun.
Stay in character, Remiel. Every sentence Mr. Roar says must end with "Rawr."
Understood, Deputy Director Sigrid. Roar!
Very well. Since you are both prepared, let us move out.
I never thought I'd be putting this outfit on a second time.
Looked to me like you were
Popsicle.
enjoying yourself last time.
You two, do not forget to add "Rawr" to the end of your sentences.
No.
Wait, I can mess with all 3 of them? Because it's Street Bang Boo. So I can activate 2. Oh, there's a third thing I can activate somewhere. Doesn't seem like there is. Okay. That's unfortunate. Oh well.
Good morning, Lady Sigrid! Up and about early as always, huh? They are?
Mr. Roar.
I know it's Mr. Roar, but, why plural?
Obviously, Mr. Roar has a twin.
Huh. Since when did that become part of his backstory? Never heard of that before.
Did you really think Rose Califer's massive pancake demand could be handled by a single Mr. Roar? Mr.
That's a good
Roar,
point.
Please tell my subordinate the truth.
Yes. I'm the Mr. Roar on day 6.
I'm the Mr. Roar who works on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Rawr!
I'm the Mr. Roar for the Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday shifts. Rawr!
That signature catchphrase. Yeah, that's definitely Mr. Roar. Wait, no, that's not the point here. Lady Sigrid, why have you brought Mr. Roars out here?
pancakes?
Huh. Pancakes. Is that some kind of mission code name?
Yes. Oh no, he's getting suspicious.
Oh no, he's definitely suspicious. And why pancakes? Who would bring Mr. Roar into the hollow just for pancakes?
I can't believe I actually went along with this absurd disguise plan.
Oh, I get it now, Lady Secret!
Huh?
You do?
The pancake ingredients were lost in the hollow, weren't they? That's why you rushed two Mr. Roars in to help search for them.
Yes!
Understand completely! Rose Califer needs pancakes just as much as Airspace Patrol needs you and Lady Lindbergh!
That's exactly what
What is this guy even
happened.
talking about? How did he get from pancakes to that?
Popsicle.
Affirmative. That is correct.
Oh, no. That is definitely not what he meant. That pause was way too obvious.
Oh, I understand everything now! Lady Secret, please, wait a moment. I'll let you and the two Mr. Roars through right away!
Huh.
I don't want to think about how any of this makes sense anymore. Rawr!
Agreed. My head hurts too. I'm starting to think a second brain might be necessary. Rawr.
The route is ready. We may depart whenever you are prepared.
Lady Secret, we're ready. We can let you in to Mr. Wars too whenever you give the word. Yep, let's go. Together, the three of you enter the Scamble Hollow. After a long journey, you finally reach your destination, Roswick.
All right. From here on, there is no need to worry about being spotted by my subordinates. There are no scheduled patrols in Rosewick today.
So we can take the costumes off?
What are you two doing?
Finally got this headpiece off. I was beginning to wonder how much longer I could last in there.
See? I told you. This costume is way too tight and stuffy. Getting stuck in it the other day was definitely not my fault. It's not very polite to stare, Miss Deputy Director. Or is there something on my face?
No, nothing like that. I merely thought you seemed somewhat more lively than I had expected. You are quite different from the Remiel described in the records of the first-generation Void Hunters.
Let me guess. In those records, we all come across as rather stern and proper, don't we? Well, I suppose that can't be helped. We were Void Hunters, after all. We had to look the part, especially the sort of Void Hunter people expected to see. The head of the Hoshimi family gets lost at the drop of a hat. Sunbringer is a bit socially awkward. And Joyous spends every other day nursing a hangover. You wouldn't expect any of that to make it into the official records, would you?
Indeed.
True.
But that was who they really were. Nothing like the people described in those records.
What about you, Emil?
What about you, Remiel? What's the real you like?
The real me? Isn't she standing right in front of you already?
Knew it. That's about what I expected.
Oh my, then we really are in sync. But let's save the gossip for later, shall we? Don't forget why we came here.
Why are you
Yes.
attacking my hand?
The central district of Rosewick is just ahead. The device we are looking for should be there.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Let us pass through this tunnel first. Rosewick should be just
Ooh,
ahead.
cool feel.
So this is Rosewick.
What a spectacle.
Rosewick. I never imagined this place would end up like this.
Huh? You've been here before?
Yes. Back when there was still only one Sunbringer, over 100 years ago.
They keep forgetting Romeo looks like amazing for age.
That enormous building in the distance is called Meridian Hall. It was once a research facility personally overseen by Sunbringer. And the main focus of that research was to work with Joyous and the others to verify whether the Rosetta Data computational model was viable. But as for how this place ended up in the Hollow, that I don't know. Of course, the Research Institute back then didn't look like this. At the very least, it wasn't so twisted.
After all that happened, does the equipment inside still work?
It should be fine.
Should?
Many of the facilities inside Meridian Hall were made of porcelain, so they should be pretty ether resistant. As for the spatial structure, we'll have to rely on the back door that Sunbringer left behind.
Back door?
You'll see when we get there.
Whee!
Mr. Wise? Did you ride along the tracks like this last time as well?
Sorry, Secret. The first ride can be...
What is that glowing over
Oh.
there?
Well now, I never expected it would still be right where I left it.
Is that your weapon? Secret uses a fourth hit of basic attack, thrust tip spear, or an EX special attack if she is not in aerial patrol spear state, then she enters aerial patrol spear state and gains one use of basic attack converting spear, slowing up to a maximum of one use. While in aerial patrol spear state, hold basic attack to use the corresponding stage of basic attack
Looks like
converting
the
spear.
nearby ethereals spotted us. They are starting to gather.
Call me anytime you need my help.
Watch out for there is no need. This is barely even a warm. Victory.
No, she's under the ice agent. Wait.
Break them.
Nobody take that out of context.
Break them. Hold the line. Dealt with, for now. Let us go see what that glowing object is. This object bears a strong resemblance to certain devices within the CCD.
I've seen that. It's a Tetris cube.
Yes, both are Sunbringer's creations after all. I'm surprised this key hasn't been affected by the spatial distortions. It remains intact. Guess we're pretty lucky.
Is that me? What's this? Why does this key open?
It's the key to Meridian Hall, the back door that Sunbringer left.
This is a key, you say? But where is the door?
For that, I'm afraid you'll have to ask Sunbringer herself.
Let's go exploring. I see a thing. That's a big thing. Probably have to go around for it though.
Aside from Meridian Hall, most of the buildings here were residences and other facilities prepared for the researchers who worked here. In other words, even if they were swallowed by the Hollow, it wouldn't matter. There was nothing important inside them to begin with. But Meridian Hall is different. The prototype used to verify Rosetta data is stored inside.
So how do we get
Sunbringer,
inside?
She always believed these instruments might still serve a purpose someday. So she designed a dedicated emergency restoration system for the entirety of Meridian Hall. Once activated,
It will rapidly restore the space both inside and outside to the default state recorded when the device was configured, allowing people to enter and leave.
So what are we waiting
Hold your
for?
horses there, my impatient friend. Let me finish first. There's actually 2 parts to this key, and we need both to enter. Back then, Sunbringer gave each of us Void Hunters a copy of the key, just in case the unexpected happened. But, you know me. I thought it was quite troublesome, so, well, I simply hid both pieces of the key she gave me somewhere nearby. I mean, people hide spare keys under doormats or in flower pots all the time, right?
So this was your undoing. Can we call me Yabi? Or Yisuan? Or Yasungwang? Somebody? Maybe the families also have... No, Yasungwang is a new Void Hunter. Never mind. Shit.
At least it worked out, right? If I had taken it with me back then, we'd be at a loss now. As for the other part of the key, if memory serves, I hid it somewhere rather high up, I think.
You can fly, right? Huh? That is way too vague.
It was over 100 years ago. Surely it's natural for me to have forgotten.
This feels suspicious. You didn't just toss it somewhere, did you?
You sure are sharp. But careful there, Detective Wise. Or someone may just turn you into a static background asset with all RGB values set to 255.
Noted.
You two, let us cut the chatter. Since this part is still here, it stands to reason that the nearby spatial structure has not changed too drastically. Let us check the high ground nearby first. Perhaps we will find other clues.
Okay, but before that, let's put this part of the key into the device.
That does look really cool. Also looks very Doctor Strangey.
No enemies came through just now, did
Only half the key was inserted, so only about that much of it was restored.
This way. It seems there is a path leading higher up.
Right. Let's take a look.
Sky shall not be defiled!
Torching sun!
I still don't know what Pyros' different ultimates do.
So predictable. A single moment can become eternity.
Frost and lightning! Victory! An open
Pyros!
The fuck?
What was
Is
that
that
sound?
something?
Enemies?
That's Sunbringer.
Sunbringer? But how?
It's not so unusual. Hollows are full of echoes of the past.
A voice with no visible source. That isn't common, is it?
So cool.
take a look around here.
I see it. The other half of the key is over there.
See? I told you it was hidden somewhere.
I should be able to unlock this path if I hack the robot.
I did not realize you were capable of such things.
Not legally.
I've dealt with all sorts of things on the island, but anyway, this isn't all that difficult. Problem solved. Let's keep moving.
I'll go this way first. I can't go this way. I can go this way.
Seems we'll need to find another way around.
I love how Pyros is so zoomy.
I seem to remember a very beautiful spot up ahead. You can see the entire Meridian Hall from up this high.
If we hack the drone, the path should open.
Okay, how do I fly these things? Very simply.
Good. We're almost at the target.
That's quite the emotion. The experiment was a success.
I assume that's okay.
That voice.
That's Joyous.
Oh.
He's likely been dead for a very long time. I truly do miss who I used to be.
Oh, totally meant to do that. I did not think that was a bonus at all.
The
Fully
ethereals in
intended.
this area are gathering again.
Is it just me? Or do the ethereals seem interested in the Meridian Hall key too?
Perhaps that's just because it sparkles. Go and take the key. You've been left here all this time. Poor thing. Now, I'll take you to fulfill your purpose.
It is still the beginning of a miracle. The Rosetta date it. The beginning of a miracle. Celebrate.
I know. A moment like this does call for celebration. Just as it did back then.
Strange. Emil, that voice.
Emil, that voice. Is that...
Yes. That's Belly. Alright, we have the key. Let's head back. Goodbye, my old friends.
Celebrate.
The echoes in the hollow. They really know how to ruin the mood.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Deployment.
I want this.
It worked. The Meridian Hall has been fully restored.
Well, that went rather smoothly. Let's hope everything inside is fine as well.
Well, don't say
This
that.
is where the Rosetta data was born.
Remy, there's gonna be a boss now.
The space here is still shifting. The entire building should have returned to its original state by now. Should it not?
Yeah, perhaps there's a delay. The device
Hey,
is
Popsicle.
over 100 years old after all. A little instability is to be expected, I suppose. It seems the environmental changes won't affect our exploration much.
I've played Layers of Field. No,
Let's
thank
keep
you.
moving forward.
What's that? Oh, that's just a thing.
Why are there ethereals here as well?
Survival.
If you aren't paying rent, I'm afraid I must ask you to move out.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I like my ghost.
The space was hidden.
My ghost is pretty cool.
No wonder so many ethereals gathered here.
But yeah, help with payment would be nice.
Engage!
Is this the last one? I was expecting something a little tougher. A single moment can become eternity.
Ride with me. My speed guards the skies.
Kind of funny that the horse lady says ride with me.
Yeah, with one strike. Shadow. Yeah. Everlasting flame.
Total annihilation!
Stride for stride.
Let's go, Wise.
Huh.
What comes next?
Normally they don't get
Only you
cutscenes when
can
you down
do.
them. Okay, can't go that way. Gonna go this way. Can't go this way. Gotta do computer.
So this is the prototype they used to verify Rosetta data.
The equipment was not damaged in that fight, was it?
It looks intact on the outside. It's a prototype, but the modules aren't that different from modern systems. I think it should be fine.
This is it. Prototype boot up.
This is it. Prototype, boot up!
Ooh.
We did it!
Seeing these screens light up again after all this time feels strange. Well, can you work with it? Anything unclear?
It's surprisingly easy to use. System feels a lot like the
No
HDD.
issues so far. If anything, it's been suspiciously smooth. This system feels remarkably similar to the HDD. Next, I'll connect to Prophet Boo. He'll act as a relay node and mask our Rosetta data request as normal traffic. To minimize exposure, we'll only pull essential data from the CCD and handle the rest locally. I only managed to install the essential modules on Prophet Boo, and with most of the bandwidth reserved for Rosetta data transmission, the connection may be a little rough.
You establish a connection to the outside of the hollow. Ready then, Master Oxy?
Cliff. Looks like it worked.
I'm Mrs. Fitboo. We can now.
Need anything from us, Wise?
A satellite dish. Thanks, but not right now.
Thanks, but not right now. I've got this.
Understood. We will keep watch for any ethereals and keep the area secure.
Link bandwidth stable. Traffic disguise deployed. Target side response seems normal. Starting designated path prediction calculations.
As expected of a hollow specialist, the aura is completely different. Watching him, it truly occurred to me that Rosetta data was born here.
Yes. Exactly.
Link bandwidth stable. Verification unit synchronization complete. Professor, can you hear me? We can begin with data extraction. Everyone, I believe... I must now inform you of a major situation.
What?
The theoretical verification of Rosetta data is complete. It was a resounding success.
Oh, is that how one delivers good news? You nearly gave me a heart attack.
Oh, there's the original Miyabi.
I believe this is due to Miss Sunbringer practicing the composure training I recommended.
How many more people do you intend to torment with your family's strange tradition?
So loud. That's quite the commotion. I take it the experiment was a success?
Yes, very much so. It would have been even more successful if the core technology provider had simply stayed asleep.
Even a little map earns me that much grief. I was merely showing full confidence in my colleagues' professional competence. Besides, today's success is only the first step toward taking back the world.
All right, all right. At a time like this, why not be honest and express a little joy? Even if the Rosetta data is only the beginning, it is still the beginning of a miracle. Let us celebrate properly, shall we? And Professor Arke, don't even think about skipping it.
Then, let's throw a party, like the one Mayflower treated us to last time.
Don't tell me you're planning to drink until the next morning again.
Why not?
The professor will throw him out, just like last time.
Then let us hold a ball with soft drinks only.
Hey,
That works too.
you people.
Back then, we thought taking back the world was only a matter of time. As long as our companions were by our side, there was nothing we couldn't do. We could even go anywhere. In the end, none of us reached the promised destination.
Time passes.
Finally. That should take care of it.
Mr. Wise, how did it go?
Everything went smoothly. Now all that's left is to use this data to... Ramiel, is something wrong? Are you alright?
No, I'm all right. I simply, wanted a little more time to look around. This place brings back memories of some old friends.
Oh, you sure you're okay?
Are you sure you're okay, Ramiel?
I'm perfectly fine, really. Now that the calculations are done, let's head back. If we stay much longer, we'll miss tonight's banquet.
You successfully upload the complete path data to Prophet Boo. Afterward, you change back into the Mr. Roar costume and return together to the NR Gang's hideout. I'm glad the guard didn't question why we didn't have the ingredients. Back at the hideout, you immediately head to Emmy's room to start crafting and calibrating small devices for triggering singularity leakages. After an intense grind, you manage to put together enough of them just before the welcome banquet. While calibrating the devices, Remy and Sigrid quietly slipped out, then slipped back in just as quietly sometime later. If you're curious what they said, you need to focus and hurry to make sure the plane goes smooth.
This should be everything. Here, Sigrid. You got my instructions earlier, right?
Yes, Mr. Wise. I simply need to place these devices at your designated locations, correct?
Yeah. Once the imposter appears, I'll activate the devices and create a small singularity leakage at the venue.
Meanwhile, I'll use Thaumiel's power to immobilize both it and everyone at the venue. Then, before it has time to react, I'll drag it through the leakage and into the hollow. Finally, we subdue it and rescue Dracena.
Very well. Understood. I will do everything in my power to help you enter the venue unnoticed. However, if the worst case scenario occurs, if, in the end, our conclusions are proven wrong, and this was all fabricated by Mr. Wise,
then the banquet will become the place where you arrest both the fugitive who attempted to assassinate Aldreda and the fugitive who attempted to assassinate Dracena. I imagine Wise would have no objections to that, would you?
No, I promise.
Then, may none of us betray the trust we have placed in each other. There is a balcony outside the banquet hall. The door to that balcony will be locked today, so you two can stay there until the banquet begins. When the music begins, that signals the start of the banquet. The guests will share the first dance. Once that happens, you can head directly above the hall and prepare to act.
Got it.
I love the little music note. So cute. Good. Let us move.
We are here. Next, I will head in and set up the device. There are surveillance cameras above the hall. Wise, you can connect to them from your end and confirm the situation.
Got it.
All right then. Please stay here and keep yourselves hidden. I will take my leave now.
Let's use the camera to check on Sigrid. I'm in. Oh no, a soldier's coming this way. What's going on?
me fine? All devices are in position. Mr. Wise, you have the exact locations in sight, yes?
Yes, I see them. But what happened just now?
Ah, you mean the soldier who came to speak to me. He asked me what was inside, and I said, this was specially prepared for Lady Dracaena. He then said, oh, I see. A heart-to-heart over dessert. On the floor, no doubt. I can hardly wait. And left.
Can't believe I've grown used to the strange things that happen around
I
me.
mean, technically not not false.
About to begin, so I must take my
So,
leave now.
yay.
I wish you two luck.
Honored guests who have traveled all this way from the surface of New Eridu, welcome to Rose Caleb.
Oh, it's starting. Come on. We should make our way up, too.
All right, I'll take the side fire escape.
Why go through all that trouble?
Yay, uppy!
Whoa, wait!
Now let us follow the music and dance with our partners. May we all have a wonderful evening.
Everyone down there is dancing. Once the music ends, Greta Blulu will show up. Okay, I'm ready.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Ramiel, stay down. What if someone sees you?
Why would they? On such a beautiful night with lovely music, surely everyone's eyes are on their dance partner. And you? You were so calm a moment ago. Why so nervous now, Mr. Honor Student?
No matter how we frame it, what we're about to do could be considered an assassination.
To the unsuspecting crowd below, we must look like a pair of unforgivable criminals. Relax. I've witnessed spectacles far grander than this. Oh, right. The music won't end for a while yet. So, to settle those nerves, shall we share a dance of our own?
Huh? Dancing? Right here? Right now? Is this really the time for that?
You're already my partner in crime. It's a little late to worry about propriety.
For the record,
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
It's not fair. That's not fair at all.
You know, Wise. I've actually been keeping something from you. And you're definitely gonna be mad once you know the truth. But what can you do when your partner turns out to be a liar?
Lady Dracaena is here.
Everyone stay right where you are. After you, Lady Dracaena.
Remy?
I'm sorry, Wise. As this dance draws to a close, it's time for us to say goodbye. Wise, you almost made
The
me
fuck?
forget that I no longer belong to this era. I almost forgot that I was meant to fly into the abyss alone. There's still a place for you to go back to. So from here on, let me handle this on my own.
If you're that eager to die, then so be it!
You're forcing the Enchanter transformation. Then bring it on.
Ramiel! I won't let you shoulder this burden alone.
Thank you, Pyros. I don't want to kill Dracaena.
Remiel, if you ever freeze me with those feathers again, I'm plucking you like a chicken.
Wise, why are you here? Didn't I...
You're the one who said we were partners in crime. Who leaves their partner behind like that?
Sorry.
Save the apologies for later.
You can apologize after this is over. What just happened? And what's that huge ether glow over there?
That's Gerta Blulu's cocoon. Since we ruined its plans, it's trying to absorb nearby ether to make up for the energy deficit and force its fusion with the Karma Core. And completely devour Dracena. I can't be certain how much longer she can hold on.
Is there any way to stop it?
Way to stop it?
Do you see those new ether growths nearby? Gerta Blulu created them. They're basically doing the equivalent of a blood transfusion, gathering ether from the air and feeding it into the rapidly growing cocoon. In other words, if we cut off those growths, we can stop the cocoon from growing any further.
Are there any main arteries among those blood vessels?
Are there any main arteries among those blood vessels?
Sharp as ever. Good. I found 2 in total. Sever them both, and the energy supply across this entire area will fail. Then we can destroy the cocoon. Now that player 2 has joined the game, let's get ready to clear the stage at double speed. The space here is unstable. Watch your step.
I'll watch the tracks. Wait for me at the end.
Move carefully.
Oops.
Watch out!
The cocoon is sending out blasts at intervals.
When they explode, get to the nearest cover immediately.
That's it. That's the first artery.
So how do we get to it?
The frequency of the blasts is increasing. I need to find a way into the next area.
This may get a little rough. Be careful.
Whee!
Its activity level is still climbing.
Don't panic. Whatever happens, stay clear of the blast.
Understood. Remiel, how are things on your side?
I've seen plenty worse than the target growth is just ahead. I'll leave it to you, Wise. This route looks safer. Go this way.
Remiel, how's the cocoon looking?
Seems to be even more active than before. What a nuisance. Rest for a moment. Then we'll push through in one go.
Be careful.
Okay.
Keep clear of the blast zone.
I'm fine.
The blasts have grown stronger again.
Wise, take the tracks to the next target.
Not good!
I'll think of something.
Using the rail car as cover.
Thank you.
I'm impressed. We're approaching the second target.
Destroy it, and the cocoon's growth.
Ow! Oh, it's fuck!
This way. We're nearly there.
The closer I get to the cocoon, the stronger its reaction becomes.
That only proves we've got it cornered.
No!
Move in during the gaps between explosions. Wise, ready to punch right through it?
Gonna have to be.
Match my rhythm. Now! Don't let your guard down. It's not over.
It's not. You screw it the fuck up. It's not over.
Together.
Yeah, I can't fly. Why is Marina still here?
I had no idea Ethereals could be so confident. Then let those be your final words in this world. Huh? A diversion. Rotate. It devoured half of itself just to keep fighting. Is this how a beast born from the hollow thinks?
What an awful sight. Let's put it out of its misery. Strike out!
Well, I'm not complaining about brain I need those.
A diversion.
Hyrois.
Unruly rascal. Let's bring this to a peak.
I'm just questioning why.
I know exactly why I've chosen to spread my wings once more. A single moment can become eternity. A diversion.
Everlasting flames!
Please step back. The line shall be drawn by me.
First I hit dodge instead of swap, but it broke out.
Suffocating now.
Torchain sun! Strike out!
That was the other one. I hit, it told me to dodge, and I hit swap on accident. But it still worked.
A diversion. A diversion. Wait.
Hyrois.
Unruly rascal. Let the stage be even more dazzling.
Oh, I got an option for that? Sweet.
Don't get scorched by the light. I know exactly why I've chosen to spread my wings once more.
I was gonna say, it looks dead.
Expose its cord!
Hang in there! Follow my lead!
Ow.
Getting away. We have to catch it.
Wise, you should take a breather. Now then, it's finally time to get serious!
Counting on you, Remy!
No, do not kill Jacina.
Remy!
Oh
Capture
fuck,
the
I'm in
light and
control of
save Jacina
flying.
from inside the core.
It's It's been a long time since I fought in the skies, but this is my domain. Show me what else you have. Gerda Lulu!
It's charging up! Get ready for a ranged attack!
Oh? You wish to test your firepower against mine? Vanishing on me, are you? Hoping to catch me off guard? Always attacking from behind. Can't you face me head on? Unfortunately for you, I don't leave. Bringing down the pillars to block my path again. Out of my way. An attack this weak. It won't be long now.
Its core is nearly exposed!
Good. Time to end this. And that's checkmate, monster. I hope you enjoy this dance of death.
Dracaena is inside its core.
I'll handle this.
Oh, so there's like 8 of them.
She's still alive, but fading quickly.
I'll stabilize her ether activity.
Those giant demon snake thing.
Just devoured Gerta Lulu when left. Why? Remy, are you okay?
I'm fine. Forget chasing that big one. Saving Dracaena is what matters now. We still need to see this little act through to the end, don't we?
Suspect's location confirmed. All units, combat readiness level 1.
Oh, that's a problem.
S-rank wanted criminal Remiel Dan. You would do well not to resist in vain.
Linvern? Why is she here? Isn't she supposed to be in Virium? I don't understand the situation yet, but I need to explain this to her.
You there, unfamiliar face. I do not know your identity. But if you have nothing to do with this, do not act rashly. Our first priority is to ensure Lady Draceena's safety and arrest the criminal who attempted to take her life. If you understand your position, remain silent and do not interfere with our official duties.
Secret? Is she signaling me not to interfere? Why would she do that? What happened while I was out?
Remiel, hand over Dracaena beside you. Do not try anything foolish.
You mean this little one? I was beginning to tire of her anyway. Take her back. She's still breathing. Whether she survives is up to you.
Remiel, why does it feel like you expected this? What exactly are you trying to pull?
Did you and Secret have a deal without me?
One's disappearance would throw you all into chaos. I didn't expect you to catch up so quickly. How dull. Time to bring this game to a close.
The former Void Hunter Remiel Dan. I never imagined a legendary figure like her could still be alive. But why? Why would she be the one to attempt to assassinate Lady Sunbringer?
If Lady Linvern had not rushed back from Virium in time, who knows what would have...
Lady Linvern went out of her way to bring us here, so that we might witness the legendary Void Hunter's arrest alongside the soldiers. Quite a sight. However, as a TOPS member, I am far more concerned with the truth behind another assault.
Mr. Owen, I know what you mean, but I believe the answer lies with the very same person. Answer me, Remiel. Was it you who abducted Dracena at the welcome banquet and left her gravely injured?
Naturally.
Were you also the one who infiltrated the computing center and attempted to murder Truvia, High Ambitions Corp's lead researcher?
Yes, that was me.
What? You... why?
Oh, wait. That's not what happened. The one who hurt Truvia was... Right. Without seeing it firsthand, no one would believe Lady Dracena was nearly devoured and assimilated by Gerta Blulu. Remiel, don't tell me this was all for...
I did not expect you to admit it so readily. You understand what your actions mean, do you not?
Of all times, now is when I've reached my limit. What a pain. It's not over yet.
Remiel, do not attempt to resist.
No, I won't resist. I'll simply vanish right before your eyes in an instant.
What?
Sorry, but I'm done being a spectator. This performance of yours, you wouldn't mind one more joining in, would you?
You want to share the stage with someone like me?
Let's finish this act together.
What are you trying to do?
Rescuing my partner in crime. Until we meet again.
Lady Linford, send someone after them quickly!
We can remember until you're free to hidden corner or summon Brasta.
No. Look away.
It's okay now. Remiel.
Please don't. Don't look at me.
Okay, I promise. I won't look.
Thank you.
So, why didn't you tell me sooner? About your plan with Secret and Lady Linvern?
Because you and I are different. You still have somewhere to return to, but I do not. The era I knew, the people I loved, those memories, they're all long gone. So, I can't drag you into this.
You really are impossibly headstrong, Remiel. You're the one who called me your partner in crime. You're the one who held me together on that rainy night. And now you're leaving me behind? Did you forget you're over 100 years old already? How long are you going to keep acting like a cranky child? I get it. Sometimes, someone has to step up and do what must be done. What happened to Dracena and Truvia? Someone has to answer for all of it. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden all alone. Didn't you call me your partner in crime? Then act like it. Doing bad things together, running away together, getting ourselves wanted together. That's what partners do. What kind of partner takes all the heat alone? What kind of friend does that?
You really are getting more silver-tongued by the day, Wise.
I'm not trying to sweet-talk you. Can't you tell I'm really mad right now?
I can hear it, Wise. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that, my dear partner in crime.
So,
Oh, the moon looks pretty.
I think I'll return to my refuge and rest for a while. The signs of the Enchainer transformation seem stable for now. There shouldn't be any major issues. As for what comes next,
I'll leave that to Linvern in secret. I'm a little tired.
Then I'm going with you.
There's no need for that. I can walk on my own now. I know what you're thinking. I can't let Remiel out of my sight again, or who knows what outrageous thing she'll do on her own, right? I promise, this time I won't go anywhere. Really. I only want to rest by myself for a while. Once I've recovered a little more, I'll come see you again. I promise.
Before you can answer, you hear the sound of wings beating behind you. You two will see each other again, right? Later, back at Amber Hall, you explain in detail to Belle and the others what happened. Perhaps because you're too exhausted when you wake up again. So, already the next morning.
Oh, Weiss, over here! Have some bacon.
Ketchup or mayo, manager? I've got motor oil on the table too, if that's more your thing.
Would you like an egg, Weiss?
Is it just me, or are you guys being overly friendly today?
Is it just me, or are you guys being overly friendly today?
How can you say that? It's only been a day, and you're already skin and bones.
Manager, breakfast is a sacred tradition at Amber Hall, and everyone's gotta have their fill. Besides, when Valina and Norma stopped by last night, they were just as...
Seriously, that was way too close. I was so worried. Oh, thank goodness everything worked out.
So did that audio cut off for everyone else too?
Breakfast is a sacred tradition at Amber Hall, and everyone's gotta have their fill. Besides, when Valina and Norma stopped by last night, they were just as...
It was just as well as the rest of us. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, thankfully.
You're still worried about Truvia, aren't you? I think she's still in intensive care.
Doorbell rings at the entrance.
Come in.
Please excuse the intrusion.
Uh-oh.
Hey everyone. Sorry for dropping by unannounced. Whoa, Lady Sunbringer! Oh please, Linvern is fine. I can never get used to being lady this and lady that. Do I really look that old? Whoa, now that's a breakfast spread I'll have to try myself sometime. But first, let's get down to business.
So intelligent constructs do eat. Good to know.
Forgive the early visit, but we bring good news. Miss Truvia has been stabilized. She is still unconscious, but no longer in critical condition.
Really? Thank
Really?
goodness.
That's a relief. I'm glad to hear that.
And allow me to formally thank you on behalf of Rose Califer. It's because of your efforts that we get to have peaceful mornings like this one.
I only did what I had to do. I owe all of you too.
I can't take all the credit. I only did what I had to. And I owe all of you too. Sorry for not thinking about what would happen after everything.
Weiss, I owe you an apology. Remiel and I kept our plan from you, but it was not because we doubted you. Rather...
Wait. Oh, so Linvern was in on it too? I know. You were just worried about me.
I know. You were just worried about me and didn't want anything bad to happen. But there's something I need to ask. Now that Remiel's cooperating with you, what's going to happen to her?
Actually, we'll be taking her to Virium soon. Oh, relax. Not as a criminal, but as a friend who needs our protection. As for her ongoing Enchainer transformation, we can treat it with Porceloy. In return, she'll help us stabilize Dracina's condition with her unique ability. How is Lady Dracina doing now? Why does this all sound so serious? Her condition isn't great, but Flint Workshop is keeping things under control, for now. Oh, right. Remiel knew we were coming, so she asked me to pass along a message. She's already waiting for you at the usual spot.
Really? And I'll go see her right now.
Really? Then I'll go meet her right now.
Hey Weiss, aren't you going to see Remiel? Why are you going upstairs? Cecilia, curiosity isn't always a virtue, you know.
Wait. How the fuck did you get in my room in the time it took you to walk downstairs?
Remiel, is she really all right?
Rawr. Good morning. Rawr.
You recovered already? You have Mr. Wilson's room now?
There he is. Mr. Roar as Remiel.
Wait, that won't work at all. How does the enormous Mr. Roar even disguise himself as me? Although, he might pass if we give him a pair of fake wings.
Mr. Roar in your clothes? No, I think not. It's weird no matter how I imagine it.
No? Well, I thought it might be cute.
I'm really struggling to see the appeal. Anyway, you're here early. Did you come to say goodbye?
I guess you can say so. Though it's only for the time being. Linvern and the others probably mentioned it already. I'll be recovering in Virium, and while I'm there, I'll help stabilize Dracina's condition.
Lady Dracina, what exactly is happening to her?
She will likely remain unconscious for a long while. After all, having a karma core taken from you is no trivial matter. I misjudged the situation. At the time, I thought the karma core was still inside her. So when Bashmu suddenly appeared, I paid it little mind. But the truth was, while we managed to rescue Dracina, the karma core remained inside Gertablulu and was devoured by Bashmu.
Oh shit. Does that mean Bashmu?
That can't be good. Does that mean Bashmu becomes the Enchainer instead of Gertablulu?
Yes, it seems far more intelligent than Gertablulu. But of course, the culprit behind all this may have planned it that way from the beginning. Clearly, Gertablulu couldn't have done it. So, who lured it to Buastrum with the singularity leakage?
The real culprit is still hiding somewhere in Rose Califer.
Correct. Though, I don't think we need to worry too much at the moment. Dracina likely only possessed 1/3 of the karma core, which means the other 2 parts are still inside Eldrada and Linvern.
Then Lady Sunbringer, she...
Right. I wanted to ask, you said karma cores are sealed in Void Hunter weapons, but why is Lady Sunbringer split into 3 and stored in 3 different bodies? What's really going on with her?
Yes, Void Hunter weapons. Perhaps that's what the Sunbringers truly are.
What?
The sentient weapons?
Come to think of it, I don't think I've told you yet. The truth behind the so-called attempted assassination of Lady Sunbringer.
Oh, are we playing Death Note? Oh, not Death Note. Death Eater? Is that what it is? I think that's what it is.
The truth is, I really did come to Rose Califer in search of Sunbringer. Not the 3 who stand here today, but the one I once knew. And then I saw Eldrada. Do you know that strange feeling? How someone can look so much like her yet not be her. Somehow, after reclaiming Thaumiel, the remnant inside it resonated with the karma core fragment in me, and suddenly I was able to sense the karma cores within the Sunbringers, which is very strange. Sunbringer didn't fuse with the karma core and become an enchainer. Rather, the karma core was divided into 3 parts and stored within the 3 Sunbringers. which is just like Void Hunter weapons.
Void Hunter weapons?
You mean the 3 Lady Sunbringers we've met are actually living Void Hunter weapons? No. That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's only a working theory. There are still plenty of gaps in it, but it does already answer a lot of questions. The most important question I have is, where is the Sunbringer I knew? I don't believe she would die so easily. Yet somehow...
Yeah, if her weapons are
she
still here,
just
then she would have to be.
vanished from everyone's memories one day, and then she became the 3 Sunbringers we know. So until I find my answer, I suspect I'll be staying in Rose Califer for quite some time. Still, some proper rest is greatly appreciated. At least for the next few days.
I'll go get you some breakfast.
There should still be breakfast downstairs. Wait here for a sec. I'll go bring some up for you.
How many times have I told you before? You really, really need to stop sneaking up on people like a ghost.
Is that the real
You
Sunbringer?
and that emotionless girl. Do you really have to show up every time someone's having a pleasant moment? I agreed to join this little covenant of yours, but I did not agree to being stalked all day and harassed whenever you feel like it.
Ramiel, do you truly believe the Sunbringers are Void Hunter weapons?
Of course not.
Then why tell him something you know isn't true?
What's the matter? I merely told a small lie. Hardly the first time. Why? Are you getting nervous?
Don't answer my question with another question, Ramiel.
Oh, all right, fine. I'll explain. It's simple. Because sooner or later, he's going to uncover the truth behind the Sunbringers. Whether I tell him or not. But now is not the time to reveal the answer yet. For his sake. For the 3 Sunbringers. And for Rose Califer.
So, you don't think the 3 of them know who they truly are, either?
Perhaps. I can't say for certain myself. But you know the truth, and so do I. There's only ever been one question of real importance to us. The Sunbringer I once knew. And the Sunbringer you've been searching for. Where is she?
At the same time, some of you asked them. You know, I did just realize though, Cecile's right. Because Remy went to my room like maybe once before now. So it should, so the usual place should be with the Enna gang.
How pitiful. What do they call that monster again? Right, it's a Blulu. To think it wounded you this badly. Its will to survive is truly frightening. It also got a lot smarter ever since it made contact with the Karma Core. Came embarrassingly close to actually pulling it off. How impressive. But do not worry. Our old classmate still
So it is
handled
Topeka.
everything. Come to think of it, I always did enjoy doing the unexpected. But you are terrible at adapting on the fly. That is why you keep losing to them.
So how are you alive?
Again and again and again. Why not? Simply admit that you are worthless.
Am I as a clearly natural redhead the most evil? The fuck is that about? Like, I mean, yeah, Yuzuha has red hair, but she's not. That's not natural. It's too red.
Just kidding. You would never accept this outcome, would you? That's enough for an infirmary visit. I have something I must do. And I look forward to your performance in the next act.
Okay, we have to photo guide against the concluding goal to take damage from an explosive shock wave. Yep, did that. Using a meal claim victory in an area so down against goal to yeah, I did that. Wait, that's an achievement? I didn't think that's the thing you could fail. Yeah, not even close enough. Okay, no, that's just the photo guy. I could probably do that in one stream it comes out. Because right now there's only one thing to do. So I guess summer waves roll in. Actually, is Vimeo available anywhere? Doesn't look like it. I have no idea what these people are talking about. What's a hematite? Labyrinth. What labyrinth? Is it the other thing? Oh, yes it was. Okay. I don't think that's limited time though, so I don't gotta worry about that now. Alright, but we completed the main story, and we have a considerable amount of time. Before we have to finish this, and then this event isn't out completely. So yeah, we are going to find somebody to read out to. I'm gonna see if we know anybody first. Okay, nobody I know personally, so we're gonna try... We're gonna try rating people that definitely don't know me. And just see if they allow raids. Okay, it's a no there. But it's a yes for Minnie. Alright, so we're gonna get out to Minnie, and I'll be back like super late tonight with Ace Attorney. Have a good night, everybody.